everyone, welcome guys, welcome. As you guys know, on Mondays we do Q&A. So Q&A on Mondays. So welcome everyone. Hey Solomon, welcome, welcome. All right, I'm going to go, we'll start with the markets and then we'll just stop me if you guys have any questions. Your questions take priority this evening. All right. But we want to go over the markets. We had a bit of selling today. All right, so we'll let's go over that. All right, so but remember, this is a Q&A this evening. All right, so Q&A. Those of you in the studio, you can either just call out your questions. Those of you in the chat, just type those in. All right, for me, please. All right, so welcome everyone. Welcome. All right, so let's go over the markets. We had some selling in the markets today. All right, futures are up right now, but we did have some selling. All right. Hey Dean, welcome Dean, welcome. All right, so let's see here. All right, we'll go over here. All right, we'll go over here. All right, right here. Okay, all right. So had a bit of selling, but things are still holding. Right. So I think the Dow was down over 200 points today. All right. And guys, as I go through this, like I said, this is Q&A. All right. I do want to go through this, but again, as I would stop and answer any questions. Okay. Hey, Betty. Welcome, Betty. Welcome. All right. All right. So markets was down, but still holding, right? Still have green candles here on the Dow. Still waiting on the buy signal. All right. On the Dow here. All right. And the S&P still holding green candles here. So nothing has changed. All right. So nothing has changed. All right. Nothing has changed. Here is the S&P here. S&P still holding right here, green candles. Nothing has changed, but we need buying to come in. So hopefully we get some buying tomorrow. All right. What we don't want is for selling to continue. All right. For the week. As you guys know, we have a buy signal on the NASDAQ. So that's good. All right. So buy signal, that's still holding right there. Just a bit of a pullback today. All right. Nothing major. Nothing major yet. Come on. All right. Nothing major yet. And on the Russell, still have a buy signal right at resistance here. Retraced a bit, just pull back a bit. All right, so here was the buy signal right here. Break up this resistance, pull back a bit. Right, we need that to break. We need that to get above resistance, start moving higher. All right. All right. The VIX moved up a bit from 18, low 18 to 19, right? 1994. All right. So we need that VIX to hold. We don't need it to climb. All right. So we need that VIX to stay under 20. All right. Stay under 20. All right. As far as Forex, let's do this. Let's do this before we get into Forex. US 30, right, closed the long position. We are watching it here to see how things develop. All right. If you guys look here, it's caught between a tight range. This is on the daily time frame. All right. So can we trade it? Yes, because we're trading on a smaller time frame, but we have to be careful, very, very careful. All right. With it, it's still between here. What we needed to do is either break out to the long side, upside, break resistance or break short. All right, to start going short. So, um, if we get, if it's got a sell short signal right now, all right, we'll watch it closely. We're not calling a trade on this, but we'll watch it. We'll watch it. All right, we'll watch it. But we're not taking this short trade. We're not taking this short trade because guess what? Right? If you guys look here, there's a good chance that this short will not last. All right. If we get another buy signal, all right, that will definitely be the trade. All right. So this shorts here failed right here. This short here failed. Hope you guys can see that. All right. This short here failed right here. All right. And then this short here failed. All right. So hopefully we want it to fail. Right. We want it to fail. And then hopefully we can get above this area here and then get another buy signal. Okay. So don't take this short. Those of you who trade in US 30, do not take this short. All right. Do not take this short.
Hi,
All
David.
right. Yes. Hey, Dean.
I had a hey, how are you? I had a
Good,
question.
good.
The on the right hand side is that the daily?
This is the daily year. Yes, the daily here. Yeah.
What is the correlation between that? Like, see, because I'm seeing that it went prior to that, it was going in a downtrend, then it went to an uptrend, and now is that the we don't know if uh, it's in consolidation now, right?
Okay. So
On
the
the daily.
daily, yeah, the daily is is consolidating.
Yes.
Okay. So if we do this here, right? So if you look here, right, here is resistance here, pretty good resistance,
Yes.
pretty good support here, right? Pretty good support. So it's caught between support and resistance. So it's consolidating, yes. But we can still get moves, right? We between this is not a trend, but we can still capture moves like this trade here, right? This
Yeah.
was done, this trade right here came out of this move right here. And this is the one that Bill caught, remember?
Yes.
And he did
Yep.
really well. So we can no, we don't do this with a lot of the systems, but with the US 30, we can do that, right? We still have to be quick, but we can trade between support and resistance. All right.
So I would not
Um,
assume with the white candle at the end, I wouldn't quickly assume as like in other system that, oh, that's gonna go short or it's gonna go down.
yeah,
Yeah, the
well,
white
it's
candle at the end. Yeah.
right here.
Hmm.
Well, there is indecision, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so there's indecision. It can go either way. This candle here, um, so right now, the previous candle was white. Okay, so this candle here was white, all right, and then the current candle here is white, all right. This candle here, now we're not in a trade. We're not in a trade. All right. And we shouldn't be trading if we got a white candle here. Now, when we had green candles here, this is on the daily time frame. So we had a green candle on Friday, a green candle on Thursday, green candle on Friday. This was yesterday's price, which closed today, and now we have a white candle here. All right. So we have indecision. All right, we have indecision in price. We don't have any buyers, um, nor do we have sellers. All right, so that's why I'm saying this is not tradable. This trade right here we should not take. Um, I really shouldn't have the sell short. Let me show you guys the buy signal. That will make more sense.
So if I got in, theoretically, if I got in yesterday on the green candle, I would have had to have gotten out once it went white.
Yeah, so let me show you here. So we got in on the green candle.
Hmm.
Um, was it Thursday or Friday? When was it? Thursday. I think Thursday. I don't. It wasn't Friday. I think it was Thursday of last week.
Okay.
Right. This will. So let's look at the actual trade that we did.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So we look for the daily. Um, so we look on the daily for direction, right? Direction. All right, so follow me for a second. And then we execute the trades on the 60 minutes. So this is a 60-minute time frame. All right. Now, what we were looking for, we had a buy signal on the 60-minute, and we had this sell in here, this this move down here, right? This move down here on the daily is this move down here. Okay, you see that? So from here to here, all right, that move there was this move here. You see that, then?
Yes. Yeah. I got you. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So now this move here, right? These green candles here is basically this move here. So these couple of green candles here, I know it's hard to see.
Mm, yeah.
On the daily time frame, right, hold on. Now we traded this. If once you get good at this, right? You can anticipate the move a bit, right? This green candle here failed, and then we got a big white candle here.
Hmm.
That's this
Hmm.
trade here. So we did call this trade. We call this trade, and that's the trade Bill took. All right.
Okay.
It is a bit risky, right? But guess what? It worked out really well because we look to take the trade here from here back to support because we had really good support. And then
Yeah.
it held support, and then we took this trade here. So let me show you. Hold on. It's a little tricky, right? Because this is tricky trading, right? All right. So we took the trade from here, this move right here. All right, that move up right here was this move here. All right,
Mm,
so we shorted it down, basically this move here down. Okay,
yes.
and then we went long here. We didn't take this trade. We didn't call this trade here. All right, we didn't. It was a bit choppy. We didn't call this trade here. But we did call this trade here. This trade right here came in at this green candle right here.
Okay.
You see that?
Yes.
Okay. And so we got a buy signal here. We didn't get in until right here. We called it right here. I don't know if you remember that. We called it and we said, okay, wait for it to break resistance and stay above resistance, which it did. And then we called it. All right.
Okay.
And then it came down, had a white candle here. All right, made a high. This high right here is this high right here.
Mm, wow.
Okay, and it completely failed. So we had last night. We were getting white candles, right? We got white candles, and I sent out a message
Yeah.
that to put a stop loss because it was. I know you guys probably didn't want to stay up overnight, so we said, okay, put a stop loss right below. What was it? 33,800 or so, I think, right
Mm,
here. Okay, which is previous resistance becomes support.
support.
So I
Yes.
said, okay, put a stop loss right here because we're getting white candles. All right, and that's exactly what happened. All right. Sellers came in and we got a sell signal here to get out and a perfect sell signal. because that's not a trade here. That's just totally failed, right? There's no
Yep.
way we could have captured this trade. All right, there's
Okay.
absolutely no way. All right,
Yep.
so the system got us out here. We got red candles here. So it was executed perfectly for the exit for closing the trade,
Okay.
right? But now, so now we have to wait. Okay, so here was we got in about here. All right, we waited for all of this. Right, we could have gotten in here, but you know, with the US 30, you have to give it some time for the trade to
Yep.
develop. Right,
Okay.
we can't just get in on the buy signal. All right, it's just too
Hmm.
volatile. So
Okay.
we have to check and double check and double check. Okay,
Okay.
because it just moves fast. So then, and this is those are, I know you have US 30 Solomon. You've got US 30, and we've got
Yes.
other traders. Um, when you guys and last night was a good practice where if overnight it's doing something like this where you get in white candles, it's not holding nice green solid green candles, all right,
Hmm.
and you don't want to stay up or you don't want to babysit it, all right, you can put a stop loss, just a
Okay.
protective stop just in case, right, but we want to make sure we put that below your support.
Support. Yeah.
Yeah, below your support. Okay.
Okay.
And
Yep.
that's what we did. That sell signal, if you guys look here, and the system works really well. And if you were up watching it, you would have, you could get out. But if not, you can put a protective stop as long as
Okay.
as long as you put it in the right place.
Yeah.
So
Thanks, David.
yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. So right here. So right here, right below here, right below. It's hard to see that purple. There's a purple line for support right here, right, which was previous resistance right here. Here was the sell signal, right? This arrow right here to get out. All right. So if you were watching it, a red candle, you could have gotten out here. Okay, but worst case, got out here. All right. Um, any other questions? That helps,
Yes.
Glenn.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome. And so what we're waiting on now then is we're waiting for either and if you look here, it's it's really trading on the daily time frame. It's in the middle. That's really not good, right? So there's really no direction. Here's the price here in the center. So it's not near resistance. It's not trading near the high, right? Of near resistance or near support. It's in the middle. So it can go either way, bud. It can go either way. So we'll wait. We'll wait for the next trade. Okay, we'll wait on for the next trade. It can go either way. If we get a red candle, then guess what? The short here will develop. So we can watch this. Let's see. Let me do this. And it does have a short signal, and we do have red candles. So we could watch it, right? Here is, all right. We just have to give it room to develop. So here is the sell short signal. It's making lower highs. All right. Here is support here. And this could be, if you're quick, and we might call this trade if this right here, if this candle comes down a bit, right? Comes down right here. We break support right here. We have a red, we have a sell short, right? It got traders out, right? Here's that pullback that normally gets a lot of traders out of the trade. And here it is right here. That's this candle right here. Right? That's this candle, current candle, and it's looking to now come back, retest support right here. We have our sell short signal right here. So if it breaks through that support right here, it could go much lower. All right. And now this candle here will turn red, just like it did here. And this could be a nice short trade all the way down to support. Okay. You see
So
that?
David, it would be turn red on the close, is it?
Yeah. So it would turn red. You don't have to wait for the
Yeah.
close.
Okay.
Okay. You don't have to wait on the for the close on the daily. If we wait
Okay.
on the for the daily to close, it's too late.
Okay. So it would
Yeah.
turn red sometime during the day.
Yeah, so let's say sometime it might turn red sometime tonight. If we break support, I mean, US 30 is fast.
Yeah.
All right, it's fast. So we're not day trading it because we're not trading on a very small time frame, but we have to trade it like we're day trading. We have to watch it
Yeah.
because it just
Yep.
moves really fast.
Okay.
Okay. So we don't have to wait for a close. If we By the time we wait for a close like this daily candle right here closed, right? By the time this candle here closed, look at the reversal here.
Mm, yes.
Okay. Yeah, so that's a whole day we would have to wait, right?
Got it.
And while
Got it.
while it's moving lower. So we could time it though. If we don't have to get red. You kind of trading ahead of the move. You're kind of trading and anticipating the move. All right. So
Okay.
if it breaks down, right, if it breaks through that support, you get a nice big candle, right? This might start to turn red. All right, kind of like here, and then you would just take the trade. All right, and
Got it.
the hope is it gets you back down to support. So you're just doing a range trade. All
Yeah.
right, yeah,
Mhm.
risky. It is a bit risky. It is a bit risky. All right, but you can do okay. You can do
Okay.
okay.
Thanks.
Okay. Uh-huh. Just like the short. That's what Bill did. He took this short here. He took it all the way. He took it all the way. Let me show you here. So he shorted it from here, which was, hold on, let me move this out of the way. So he shorted it from about here. So that's 34. I think it was right about here. And what he did was the same thing. He anticipated that move right down. And then so 24, 34, 150, let's see, 34. Okay. So he short started here on the 60-minute, and it started about right here. So it was green here, but then he saw the sellers come in on the 60-minute. It's a risky, it was a gutsy trade. All right. And then he got out about right here, which was 34, almost 34 even. So 34 even was about right here. All right. And then he got in again right about here at 33,800. 33,800 was about right here on the white candle right here. And then he took this trade all the way down to, I believe it was 33, right around 33, 333. So 33, 333 was let me move this, right about here on that red candle. So he took, I'm sorry, right here on that red candle here. So almost to the bottom, almost to support. So he traded from here, right? So on from here to here to about here, and then from here to about here. On the daily candles, it was about from here, actually about here, okay, to all the way to down here. So he caught all of this move down here. All right, you see that? All right. All right. Any other questions? Any other questions? Any other questions? All right. Just post your questions in the chat for me. Okay. All right. So we'll keep an eye. We'll watch this closely, see what happens. If we're able to get another trade, ideally, we would like to see a buy signal come in to go long. All right, because these markets are long. We've got buy signals on the Nasdaq, buy signal on the Russell, the Dow and S&P. They're improving. Okay, so ideally, the trade, and look here, it's in the markup phase, right? It's still in the markup phase. So ideally, we want that sell signal, sell short to close, right? Buyers to come in and look to test this resistance. Okay, so ideally, that's the trade we want. Okay, now Bitcoin, I want to show you guys here. Bitcoin gave a sell signal. All right, so if you guys are in Bitcoin, right, we want to close that trade. All right, we want to close that trade. Now, could it hold? No, let me show you guys the trade here on the 240. Now we could watch it on the daily, right? But by the time we get a sell signal on that daily, it's too late. Okay, so that buy signal came in. We got a buy signal on the daily right here that came in around 18,400. All right, and then we put it on the 240. So 18,400 was about right about here. All right, and it's at 22. It made a high of right when we said I don't know if you guys remember, we had said 24,000 was the support, the resistance, right? We had really good resistance at 24,000 right here. All right, we had really good resistance at 24,000, and it went right to it, guys. It went right to that 24,000. All right, right to that 24,000. That high right here was 23,000. What's the high? Yeah, 23,878. See how this support and resistance works? So it went right to there, and then it pulled back, retraced a bit, right? This is that pullback here, hit support, purple line right there. It hit support and it closed the trade. All right, so hit support right here, that line right here, right? And a very clean trade, very, very clean trade. All right, and we got a sell signal today. So we want to be out for now. All right, out of Bitcoin for now. So
Hi,
here was,
David.
yes, go ahead. Go ahead, Dino.
Dean again.
Yeah.
It's a little misleading on the Bitcoin
Mm-hmm.
uh, because I always have to, if I click on the tab, for some reason I always have to reload because I didn't see the I didn't see it until I saw it on your screen, and then man, so I right clicked and then I clicked on data and
Mm-hmm.
reload data, and then I saw the sell signal. I'm like,
Yeah, I don't know what it is with the crypto data at
mm,
TradeStation.
yeah,
Yeah, we seem to lose those signals. We don't
okay,
we don't see that with any of the other markets.
yeah,
Yeah. So I don't know if they just got that data on. I
Mm,
will not just. It's been over a year now.
okay.
So I don't know if they have an issue with the data,
Yeah.
right? Not coming in properly. But
Okay.
that happens. That happens. Yeah,
Okay.
it happens a lot too when the market closes and then reopens.
Yeah.
All right, you'll notice that a lot. Whenever when if you pull it up and you don't see it, just do Control R, and that will reset your chart.
Control R. Okay.
Yeah, Control R, and that should bring it up. All right. Yeah, you shouldn't have to
Okay.
reboot your yeah, you shouldn't have to reboot your computer. Okay,
Yeah.
so just do that. But that happens. You will yeah, it will happen. It happens quite a bit.
Yeah. Got it. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
especially when the markets change, right? So when it goes, yeah. So just yeah, but it's at least we have it. At least we
Yeah.
can, at least we can track that data. All right,
Okay.
because prior to a year ago, we didn't have it. So
Hmm.
so it's a small problem to have.
Got it. Got it. Thank
But
you.
I know it's annoying. It is annoying. All right. So just reset it and you should be fine. But good trade here. Buy was here. Sell was here. All right. We out. Nice clean trade. All right. Even on the daily where the entry was here, still a nice clean trade here. All right. So we'll wait to see what happens. We don't have any real selling coming in yet. We don't have no red candles, but we need to be out. We need to be out of it. Okay. We need to be out. If it picks up, give a buy signal, then we can always get back in. On Ethereum, let's see here. Look here. Ethereum had given similar trade to Bitcoin, and this buy here is failing. Red candles are coming in, so really having a tough time breaking through. Okay. Same thing here. We don't have any red candles, still holding the buy signal on Litecoin. All right. And then Bitcoin Cash, red candles are coming in. Okay. So for Bitcoin, that's an extremely clean trade. All right. Very clean trade. So, all right. So just be careful. That trade is over for now. It is over for now. We could see Bitcoin come all the way back down. All right. We can see that. So that trade is over. Let's see here. Anyone in Forex? Are you guys in Forex? Anyone in Forex? Solomon, Dean, are you guys in any are you trading any Forex?
No, no, I'm not in.
Okay.
I was doing a lot of research on the stock boss. You
Oh,
gave us a
stock.
lot of you gave us a lot of stuff, so
Probably too much. Probably too much stocks. Right. Probably too much. Well, we'll take a quick look at that. Forex, what I
Just a
want you
little bit.
guys to pay. Yes.
Yeah, I closed on the Aussie dollar. Give
Aussie
it a sell
dollar.
signal. Yeah.
Okay, good, good. Good job. Okay, so Aussie dollar, right here was the sell signal to get out. And you got it on the sell signal here
Before the sell signal. Just
before the.
closed before
Okay,
that. Yeah. It was
okay,
going
good
down,
job.
so I just it just
Yeah,
exit.
good job. Good job. When those sellers come in like that, we've got to get out, right? We just have to get out. So it failed. We have no control, right? Right. So this is not a trade. This is not tradable. So the protection, here was the buy, got out here. All right. A small, tiny loss. And here are the sellers coming in. Okay. So it had a decent trade here, very choppy in here. And then what you notice is that the other pairs, right? Always pay attention. So I send out a message that CAD, Aussie CAD had given a sell signal and I think the other one was dollar. I think I said, yeah, Aussie dollar. I believe give a sell signal. So when you guys see when you guys see the pairs giving sell signals, the others will follow. All right. So the other pairs in that group will usually follow. So don't wait. Right. So let's say Aussie dollar. Right. This is a good example here. This is a good example. So Aussie Swiss doesn't have a sell signal yet. All right. It doesn't, it has a buy signal, still trying to hold on. Right. That's Aussie Swiss. So if you guys were trading this, right, Aussie Swiss, right, and you notice that Aussie dollar gave a sell signal, red candle moving lower, sellers are coming in. Aussie New Zealand give a sell signal, had to get out, red candle, sellers are coming in. And Aussie CAD also, right, sell signal, right here. No, sellers, we don't have any red candles yet, but guess what? Right, we only Aussie New Zealand. No, I'm sorry, Aussie Swiss is the only one. It's gonna follow. It will follow the other pairs. All right, so pay attention. Don't wait for that sell signal to come in. All right, that sell signal will come in. Remember, resistance becomes support. So here is resistance. All right, that candle is right here. All right, it will, there's a good chance it will follow the other pairs. All right, come down and get you out of the trade, right, with a sell signal. Well, what you can do is protect those profits and just close the trade, right, like Solomon did, right? Just go ahead, close the trade. Don't wait for sellers to come in or sell signal. All right, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense because the others have the other pairs are giving sell signals. Sellers are coming in, so don't wait. Right? Don't wait. Just go ahead and close the trade. All right. Um, right now, if you guys look here, we only have about 27 pairs that are above 20. All right, and trying to trend. So Forex is consolidating. All right. It's not in a very tight consolidation, but as it's consolidating now, see here, all these pairs here that are red, they're consolidating. 20 and below, red, they're consolidating. All right. 20 and above, yellow, they're either holding in that accumulation phase or breaking out. We have very few pairs that are trending. All right. So we need to be careful, right? Trading Forex. That's why I ask: is anyone trading Forex? Okay, so it's going back in a tight consolidation. All right, not that we can't find trades. There's some trades happening. Who was, I think Collis mentioned USD, right? SEK, right? And she wanted to get in that trade. All right. And that's a decent trade now. It's setting up nice now. Needed a bit more confirmation and it's holding. So that's a decent trade here. All right. USD SEK. But we need to be careful. This is a decent markdown phase. Decent markdown phase, nice accumulation, big candles coming in, buy signal here. All right. So that's a decent trade right now. That's the dollar pairs. And that's basically the only trade right now. All right. And we could see the dollar, but things are tricky. Things are tricky right now. All right. Things are tricky. All right. Dean, you had mentioned stocks. We did see a bit of a pullback with stocks in Heat Seeker for Stock Boss. Right? If you guys remember, we had lots of opportunities, lots of biotech, and this is the biotech we've got now. Now it's just one day. All right, so things can change, but this is all we have here. This is biotech, healthcare. right? Healthcare right here, right? And we had a lot more last week. All right. So that's it. So we'll see. We need buyers, we need buying to come back in to keep things moving. But something is happening whenever the market slows like this. I know there's some data coming out this week. All right. So traders might be waiting to see what happens with that. All right. But whenever the market slows like this, there is always something, right? There's always something getting ready to happen. Technology, if you guys look here, we had a lot more technology stocks just on even on Friday, right? Even on Friday. So here's technology right now. So not a lot, right? We had a lot more. This is in stock bar. So pay attention. Pay attention to your heat seeker. Your heat seeker will tell you a lot, right? Tell you a lot about the market condition, right? But this could change. But right now, that's what's happening. And then Bullmaster, same thing with Bullmaster. Look at this. We had so many opportunities. It wasn't Friday, Thursday. And here is biotech right here, healthcare, biotech. All right, healthcare. That's all we've got in healthcare. So things are slowing a bit, but it can change. And let's see here. So you guys probably noticed that your stocks, and here's technology right here, your stocks probably pull back a bit. Okay. So it's nothing that you guys are doing wrong. It's just the market. And then here's technology. All right. Not a lot. Not a lot. All right. Any questions on this? Any questions on this? Uh,
Hey,
any
David.
stocks? Yeah, go ahead, Dean. Go ahead.
Oh, so
Go ahead.
sorry. Yes, I was
Oh,
going to
go.
ask on the market tracker, the if we're looking at the market tracker, I think it's still, I don't, how does that update? Is it on a daily? Does it update daily? The
Heat
the
seeker?
tracker in the it's monster sectors tracker.
The sectors tracker? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you looking for here?
So okay, yeah, mine is the same. So I was wondering if does it update daily or how do I gauge the the fluctuations?
Okay. Well, it's a daily time. It's a daily.
Okay.
Okay. So all this information here, you see daily. You see it says daily here.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a
So
daily.
this
So this
okay.
once a day. Once a
Once
day.
a day. Okay.
Once a day. Same for here. Okay. If you wanted to track, you said if you wanted to track. Let's see here. So if you wanted to track the way you want to use it, like technology here. Okay, technology, we see that it's at 1990. It's still up. It's up, right? We
Yeah.
can see that the
Hmm.
price action is up here. All right. But within that price action, it's still consolidating. Okay.
Okay.
So if we did this here, so it hasn't broken out. It's still at 19. It's getting close, right?
Hmm.
It's getting near 20. So it's trading near the high of that range. Okay. So it's still consolidating in here. You see that? And
Yeah.
then here is resistance here. So it's at 1997.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, biotech. Biotech is right here. And you can see biotech is above that range. So biotech is at 37. So it's trending more, right? Right. Right. It's above now. it was moving better. This candle here today brought it
Mm,
back down. Okay,
okay.
and then gold is at 40 right here. So gold is really trending, right? Gold is at 40. So just know that the way we want to look at it is like these sectors here are consolidating. All right. If it's down, okay, and you could do this. I like to do this where you can double click here and then you see these are up. All these are
Okay.
up and then these are down. All right. So you would definitely not be in those. All
Okay.
right. See that they're all down, red, right? So and then you can just focus on all of these are up, and then focus on the ones that are up the most.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay. And then here is just then here is uh, just how they perform for the day in your
Okay.
system. Okay, so
Yeah.
how they perform for the day. So consumer staples was up for the day, up 0.112, which is not much. Okay, all right. Yeah, I like to leave it like this also to see the what's trending the most, which sector is trending the most.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's all I've got. Any other questions? Any other questions? Um, what else are we watching? Here, um, I want to say this. A lot of times, when the markets um, goes against us, we think it's that we've done something wrong. All right. If you guys look here, we talk about like the majority of the stocks will follow the Dow, the S&P, the Nasdaq, the sector. All right, and these are the biotech stocks. These are technology stocks in either Bullmaster or Stock Boss. And if you guys notice, 90% of the stocks here went down today. All right. 90% of the stocks here went down. All these stocks here were down for the day. When you had four stocks that were up. All right. Over here, same thing. Four stocks that were up. All right. So right, you could have a really good stock, right? Or think we have a really good stock, but guess what? It's going to go with what the market is doing. So the market was down today. Guess what? The stocks got hit. All right. All right. So this is a good example why we need the indexes, right? We need the sector, we need everything to be working right in sync so that the stocks move. All right. So this is a good example. All right. That look here, the majority of these stocks, right, went down today because the market was down. And when the market is up, guess what? The majority of the stocks here and 90% of these stocks here will be up. So if the market is up today, tomorrow, guess what? Right? These stocks will be up, right? The majority of them. So that's why it's important to track the Nasdaq, right? That's why we do this almost every day. Track the Nasdaq, track the VIX, track the Russell, right? Because guess what? It's so much easier because our stocks, right, will follow, right, will follow those indexes, right, and those sectors. All right. So hope that helped. All right. Hope that helped. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you guys don't have any more questions. Any more questions, guys? Any more questions? Dean, any more questions? You good, bud?
Oh yeah, I'm good. Thanks.
Okay, you're welcome. All welcome. All right, guys. I will see everyone tomorrow for our beginners class. Okay. So see you guys tomorrow. Just be patient with these markets. Don't rush anything. All right. Let the market come to us, and we'll let the trades come to us also. All right. Take care. Have a good night. Bye bye.
Good night.